Hey guys, it is Andre here, and today I'm back playing Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Now, it actually has been a while since I last made a Dokkan Battle video. I actually just recently started to get really into the game again about a month ago. Before then, it was really on again and off again for me. Plus, I've just been insanely busy with life right now, so I really haven't had time to make videos like usual. This is kind of like a remake of a video that I did a couple years ago. The video is how to farm the most amount of Zeni possible. Now, I'm going to be honest, I kind of just started this trick about a couple of days ago, and I don't like using outside software for this, but it really does just make it so much easier. And it's not even really just Zeni that you can farm with this, it's more of just like any metals, you know what I mean? Because I know a lot of people will say the best way to farm Zeni is to just go to the Extreme Z battle and just do the levels after level 30. My biggest problem with that is, depending on the type of level that you do, some levels after 30 are insanely hard. Now, some of them are easy. I'm pretty sure the older ones would probably be the easiest, and I still have to go back and do some of these. But the thing that I like to use has been helping me so much, because it's not just with Zeni, which I'll show you in a second, but it's also with actually collecting the awakening medals, because I did do a bunch of summoning off screen. You can see I got several characters that I didn't have before. I still have to Dokkan awaken this full power Piccolo. But so, like, for example, this Gohan I have the medals for. I had the medals for this Gohan, this Janemba, the Trunks, the Pikkon, and it's a lot of grinding. It's a lot of grinding. So, like, what, I have to beat this stage. These stages, like, what, 11, 22, 33, 44 times. I haven't done the Ginyu or the Bojack yet. I'm getting onto that. This is a dupe of Kepler that I already have. And in the Hercule statues, you can see how many Hercule statues I have right now. I have like 2 platinums, which are the ones that you get from doing the training, 106 gold, 207 silver, and 546 bronze. Like, I'm pretty much good on Zeni for a while, and when I say a while, I mean like it probably at least for like the next year. Well, maybe not, because like I said, easy A's are insanely expensive, and that's always been my biggest problem. So let me go ahead and explain to you what I'm actually doing to farm this much Zeni. Now, like I said, it is more of an AFK thing, and you do have to have outside software. It's not anything that's gonna like ruin your system. What I do is, so I'll go to Dragon Ball Story, for example, and then Galactic Crisis Super Guy in the Galaxy. Now, this is why I said this is kind of a re-upload of a video I've already done, because I've already made a video about the last stage, how the last stage you'll get at least a bronze, silver, or gold. Now, like I said, it really just depends up to you. Now, if you do post level 30 of Easy, it gives you 1.5 million Zeni. But with the way my team is, and with the way the rarity works, the minimum I'm getting is like 750,000. Now, it doesn't, so obviously a hybrid sands will increase the chances of the drop, and it's a guaranteed drop. It doesn't really matter how strong your characters are, just as long as they're an LR, because LRs have the highest percentage to increase the drop. So just make sure your team's all LRs like me. And of course, most of the time the LR will just be the Beast Gohan, which is great. So you really don't have to do anything there. So the outside software is actually an auto clicker. So if I go over here and pull it up right here, I hit start. I already have a preset on. It's fairly simple to set up. All you really have to do is just label. So you see the little 1, the 2, the 3, and it will just tap on that. So the 1 will hit re-attempt once it's done, and then the 2 will hit confirm re-attempt, and then the 3 will obviously hit start. So now I'm just going to hit play, and the auto clicker's done. And as you can see, I have my hands up. I'm not doing anything. You also want to make sure that you have auto map and auto battle checked as well. The greatest thing about this is that if you have auto map and auto battle enabled, the clicking won't interfere with it unless you specifically click to turn off auto map or auto battle. So all I really have to do right now is just sit here and just do nothing. Like I said, my hands aren't on my phone. I'm not doing anything with my phone. I'm just sitting here just talking to you guys, and it pretty much does everything itself. As you can see, Gohan just beat him, and once I clear the stage, it should automatically restart the next one. And like I said, I don't have to play the stage because it's an auto map and auto battle. That's why I don't think it's inherently bad to do this, because I feel like Dokkan was already moving in more of the AFK style of gaming. Because, see, watch this. Hit, attempt again, hit OK, and then hit starts. That's it. That's it. And then all you have to do is just sit here and just let it run for a little bit, and you'll just rack up Zeni like that. Now, like I said, I feel like this isn't really inherently cheating. I know some people will have their morals different. I don't think it's that bad because they already had auto map and auto battle in the game. And it's not the fact that some of these events are hard. It's just the grind for this game has become way too much to like get certain characters. And mostly it's just trying to get enough Zeni for the easy A's, or trying to get enough medals to awaken the characters. So that's why I think this method is probably the best method to use. And as you can see, it'll just automatically start it again, and it's just really great because like most of the time, in the way I've accumulated that much Zeni, I've just sat there and just had it running overnight, and then you just get like 100 Hercule statues, and you can just sell them all, and you'll be fine. Because like for example, before I did this, and I know I still haven't done it yet, but now I can actually EZA the World Tournament, EZA. Well, maybe EZA, because I'm pretty sure they have the EZA out now. I can awaken the World Tournament Strength Broly, the LR one that like wrecks everybody. Because if you guys remember, awakening him into an LR, that costs like nearly like what 100 million Zeni to do. And the best part about this, so you might actually have to play around with the configuration a little bit, specifically for the 2. Like, so you guys can see here, the 2, when it hits asking do I want to restart, you can see like it's right over the O. The reason why you want to have it like right over that O is because, and this is why I say you have to configure around with the setup, is because the way it is right now, that'll also click OK if you run out of stamina. You hit retry and it's going to ask you, do you want to use the Dragon Stone? And if the 2 is in the right spot, then it'll automatically hit OK. Then it'll automatically hit OK for once it tells you your stamina's restored, and then it'll continue the loop. Now, like I said, it does mess up sometimes. Like, this isn't like a guaranteed loop, but it pretty much is. Now, the only times I can think of this will actually ruin the loop is if after you beat a stage, it asks you, do you want to add your friend? So if you have somebody who's on your guest list and they're not your friend, then it'll lock up like that. Or if I'm farming characters, and this is another thing it's good for, farming character super attack, because sometimes the drop rate is really bad. I know for the Angel Frieza, I remember farming his super attack. The drop rate's bad, so I didn't feel like, playing it over and over again, trying to just get the drop rate. Well, then I just sat it there, and in about 30 minutes, I had about like 10 of the characters. And it only took like, I think 15 characters for me to level up the physical golden Frieza, the transforming one, to like level 10. It only took like 15 characters, and I pretty much had to do nothing. I just sat there and just let it go over and over again. So that's one of the only few times it'll lock up, is either A, if it asks you, do you want to add this person as your friend, or B, you go beyond your character limit. If you go beyond your character limit, then it'll kind of break out of the loop. That's what I'm guessing happened. So anyways, let me go ahead and turn off this loop. Let me go ahead and close this out real quick. So it's a really great like system. Like I don't even know how many statues I've already got already, but you can already tell it was a lot. And all I did was sit here and talk to you guys for probably about like 5 minutes, and I probably got like an extra 10 statues each. So I can go to sell, and you know what? I'm thinking I should go ahead and sell it. So how much Zeni does that say right now? 24 million? So yeah, I got about 24 million Zeni right now. Let me go ahead and sell all of these statues real quick. I mean, all of them. I'm actually going to sell all of these statues. Like I said, I want to get to the point where I don't have to worry about Zeni anymore. I don't have to worry about Zeni anymore. I don't have to think about it. Now, you can only sell like 1 million at a time, but I'm going to go ahead and just cash out all of these. And I'm definitely going to just sit this running overnight. So, like I said, I won't have to worry about Zeni ever again. Like, ever again doing this. Like, I promise you it works. And that's probably the best thing to use it for, Zeni. Okay, so now I went from like, what, 24 million to, let me look at trying to make sure I don't miss a digit in what it actually is. So I basically went from like 24 million. Look at that. I went from like 24 million to 404 million Zeni. So what? That's like an increase of pretty much like what, 370. So me selling all of those Hercule statues that I've been farming for, I pretty much got like 370 million Zeni from that. Like I said, I won't have to worry about this ever again. And like I said, Zeni is mainly just a giant inconvenience because you have a bunch of characters that you want to awaken, but you can't because you don't have the Zeni for it. Like I said, you could do the easy A, but I feel like that method's more efficient. So that's going to be the end of the video. Like I said, this is just another way I've been finding about how to get more Zeni. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, please subscribe. Tell me what you want to do next, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.